Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Ace's place, where I am Ace, or am I? But this is definitely my place. There was supposed to be a Halloween episode up yesterday. Yesterday was October 31st, 2024. Today is the 1st of November. I think because of the video I had playing in the background, I let too much of it play without me being in the screen, so I don't think it would upload. I'm not really sure. So I nixed that, redoing it, gonna do it again right here, right now. This time, I'm gonna have a video playing behind me. I'm gonna cover most of it with my body, so I definitely know it'll upload, but here we go. Just kidding, I got the sound down over there. We are just gonna leave it right there. The night she came home with Jamie Lee Curtis. It's a documentary. I don't have the volume remote here with me right now, so we are stuck in limbo, but we're just going to leave it right there. Who really cares? Because it's all about this right here. Well, you know what? I'll start this off. Since this video is coming out after Halloween, I might as well say this. I had a blast last night. I hope everybody else had a blast. I hope you're all safe. I hope you're all eating all that yum 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 candy, baby. I hope you can hear me through the muffled mask. I know on the other video you definitely could hear me, so that's cool, but I don't know if it'll come through again on this one until I find out. But I went out last night. My daughter went with her mother, and she looked awesome. My daughter did, as a little the night witch, and I loved it. And so I, for the first time in my entire life, walked around as Michael Myers, and it was a hoot, man. It was like I was like a celebrity almost. Like, people were asking literally to take pictures with me. There was someone recording me, like, as I was walking by, so I kind of did a whole thing. Michael Myers is my absolute favorite. Halloween is my favorite, and to get to do that last night was just kind of silly, but yet super fun and surreal and just a blast. Because why not? Why not? Nobody knew who I was. I was following people around and giving them a good scare. I mean, it's the night for it, and it was a lot of fun. Nobody took offense, and I made sure to respect little kids and not to freak them out, and not to follow kids or anything like that, and just strictly do, like adults and older kids and stuff, and give them a good time. So, and that was my night. So it was really fun. What was your guys' night like? Did you dress up? If you did, what did you go as? Did you get a bunch of candy? What's your favorite candy? Leave a comment down below. Like and subscribe. I'll say it one more time at the end of the video just because I like the sound of my own voice. Here we go. We are doing a Spooky Picks Spooky Flicks October Picks for October 31st, which why not wait and do the best to last. I watched a good chunk of these yesterday on Halloween. I don't remember what particular order. I want to give an honorable mention to, they have the DVD over there, Trailer Park of Terror. What a bizarre movie. I bought this movie like a decade ago, and I forgot I had it, so I was like, let's chuck this in last night after I got home, and what a hoot of a movie that is. But here we are with Michael Myers. Might as well go and just kind of show real quick. This is, I don't even know, my mask is covering my eyes, but this is like a cool Kenner version of a classic style Michael Myers figure. I got a little Lego character I made. This is the McFarlane. I don't know who makes these ones, to be honest with you. I just know the bigger one here, the 8-inch scale. I think that's what this is. 7.5, 7-inch. I think this is a rad figure, and I've always wanted them. They're super, say they're super expensive, but like 45, 60 bucks for a figure is a lot of money. But I finally bought it last year, and I just think he's super, super cool. He comes with really neat accessories, the headstone of his mother, and the, like a head of a cop, and then a little lantern, blah, blah, blah. And then this one over here is the Terror Toons style Michael Myers from Halloween 2 that my buddy got me as a gift. And I think that's really fabulous too. And I might as well, since we're doing it, I got a cool little, I don't know what size this is, but remake of the original poster. I believe the original poster, or a original poster, for 1978, the Halloween. But then on the back side, which is really rad, is a poster for Rob Zombie's 2008 Halloween. And on it, I have William Forsythe, who played Randy. I think his name was Randy. He was Michael Myers' stepdad, one of his first victims. And then Tyler Mane. Oh my God, I was drawing a blank. Tyler Mane, the Michael Myers of the Rob Zombie films. I took my daughter to meet him when she was like 3. She had no clue who it was, but it was still super cool that I got to meet a Michael Myers, which is radical. Put that down there. So here we go. Let's just get right into the films. We're going to jump right into 1978, the original. This is the 35th anniversary DVD. Not that that matters. Just check it out however you can. Halloween, the one that started it all, man. Michael Myers, The Shape, Nick Castle, Laurie Strode, Jamie Lee Curtis, Donald Pleasance, Dr. Loomis. I can't remember everybody's names. I'm not an aficionado. I'm just a guy in a mask talking about movies. And this is it, man. This is the one that kicked it all off. Started it all. There is no matter what version you watch through here, this is the definitive number one. Uno mas. And then, I don't know what year this came out, 1980 maybe? 1970? A year or so later? I don't know. But this is a direct sequel. If you hear that sound, that's people getting murdered downstairs. Just kidding. They're doing renovations downstairs. But here is the first one, and then this is the sequel, direct sequel to this, where Laurie, after the nights of Halloween, ends up in the hospital, succumbed to her own wounds and her own suffering, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to sound dramatic. And Michael ends up finding her at the hospital. Dr. Loomis, Michael, Laurie. Epic conclusion, or so we think at this time, anyways. And then I don't know how to really go about this. And I don't even have it over here, but I have Halloween 3, which is over there. Season of the Witch. Oh my God, I'm so unprepared for the second time of doing this video. But Season of the Witch is over there, and it has nothing to do with Michael Myers or the Halloween franchise in storyline, anyways. That movie is its own thing. It does have the Halloween name to it. In movie, there are references to Michael Myers, as in like he's a movie character within the movie itself. I don't really know how to say it. Like, is that fourth wall breaking? I'm not sure. And Tom Atkins is in it. He was in a lot of, at least to me, I have a handful of horror movies he was in the 80s and 90s. So it's a good flick. It's a very good flick. If you like horror movies, check it out either way, and don't hold it to Michael Myers or Halloween. Keep it as its own thing. Season of the Witch. After that, they did 4 and 5, which was 4 was the Return of Michael Myers, and then 5, I never can remember the name of it, but it was Halloween 5. And they were the beginning and the middle of the Thorn trilogy, which had Michael Myers return because the fans absolutely wanted him. The franchise did not do very good for 3, so that's why it's the Return of Michael Myers. I have not seen 4 or 5 since I was in the 90s. I have not seen them since literally the 90s. So I can't really speak much on them other than I know Danielle Harris is in them, which she's become a Halloween scream queen. And I'm trying to think. I don't know anything from 4 and 5. I really just don't. I don't even know how Michael returns. That's how much I don't know, even though I'm a huge fan. But I do have 6. And 6 is... Ow, give me a minute, folkies. 6 is this one. Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers. Now, this is the ending to the trilogy, or the Thorn trilogy. I can't even... I know how it ends, but I don't know how it begins, and I don't know where it goes, but I know how it ends. Paul Rudd is in this. Donald Pleasance returns in this. Michael Myers is kind of a badass in this. It's pretty cool. It's, from what I've gathered, obviously, and I don't want to give anything away, so I'll just say this. It surrounds a cult. And Michael Myers has something to do with it. He has everything to do with it, kind of. It's weird. I don't like that part necessarily, but I do like the hunting down of, just his victims, and that story. Halloween 6. Then, I don't remember exactly what years these were, but I have these on VHS, the Miramax collection. There's 3 Halloween movies in it. Halloween 6, but I bought it on Blu-ray because why not? And then Halloween H2O and Halloween Resurrection. H2O was 20 years later and brings Laurie Strode back to confront, well, Michael Myers comes to confront her at the college campus that she now resides on with her son, and she's the dean of it, and she's changed her name and her whole life and everything around it. Michael still finds her, and he still makes victims around her. I remember watching this with my mom as a kid, and then the ending of this, we were both just like, what? Was that for real? Like, for real? And then you watch it, and I think you will still have that same reaction, and then they made the sequel to that, Halloween Resurrection, which starts off with telling you the events from the last movie are a little misshapen, if you will. And Laurie is in a new spot with a new threat looming in the darkness. That's all I'm going to say about that. And Busta Rhymes, he knows Kung Fu. Just watch the first few minutes of the movie if you really want to know anything, watch it and turn it off after that. It's not a very good movie. It really isn't. The Masks, it's just... Years later, as I told you, Rob Zombie took a stab, pun intended, at the Halloween franchise, reinvising the Laurie Strode, Michael Myers story. Now, this is not in any continuity to any of these. This doesn't retcon anything. These two are their own entity all by themselves within the Halloween universe. I absolutely enjoy them. I remember being like 18 on Christmas, getting this on, regular DVD, and just being like, this is all I want to do. This is all I want to do. I don't want to open any more presents. I'm going to go watch this. And that's exactly what I did. I watched it all day long on Christmas. Love it. Absolutely love this movie still to this day. Halloween 1, this Halloween, and another one I'll talk about are my top 3. 100%. 100%. This is in my top 3 movies for Halloween. Halloween 2 came out a handful of years after this one. It's okay. It's not my favorite. I do hold it, to this level of the first one. I think it's decent. It's a good sequel. It's a nice way to wrap everything up. The ending grabs me personally. I don't know why, but it does. And I think collectively together, they're fantastic films. This one is much more creative and visually, I don't even know, it's just much more creative than this one, but this is balls to the wall Halloween. Anyways, here we get going. Now, in 2018, they came out with Halloween, just the name Halloween, and it is retconning everything up until the original 1978. So now, in Legacy Storyline, 1978 and 2018 are 1 and 2. Just so we know that going forward. 2018 is a fantastic movie. It shows Michael in a psych ward, as he should be, with reporters asking questions, triggering him basically, and that's what starts the path of destruction. Laurie has subsided herself into a hermit-style life with guns and bombs and a house full of death, waiting for Michael for the day he returns, and so he shall. Her family is now bigger than what it was with just her friends in 1978. She has a daughter and a granddaughter. Everything's estranged, but Michael will bring them all together and show them that family is truly everything. The movie ends. I'm not giving anything away. These are non-spoilers for everything, because I love letting people find out for themselves. This movie ends in a great way, leaving you knowing that there will be a second, well, technically a third, because these are a trilogy as well, including the fourth. So a quadrilogy? I don't know what that'd be. So 2018 leads into Halloween Kills, which has Michael just... The last time we see him, he is in a position where he's probably dead. But if you know, you know. He comes out swinging hard and heavy, eviscerating, and I mean eviscerating, dismembering, destroying any human that gets in his way. More violent and vicious than any other interpretation. Maybe not the Rob Zombie ones, because those are just nuts. But it's so close. I know Nick Castle returned in some shots for like facial shots and stuff like that, but I believe the guy's name is James Jude Courtney, I think, that plays the Shape. And man, his version of it is like the 1978 meets Rob Zombie's. It's perfect symmetry, and he just goes on a path of destruction, and the town has had enough of it. But I don't even think the town is prepared for what's coming next. So, Halloween Kills ends on a huge cliffhanger leading into Halloween, or did I say ends? Halloween Kills leads into Halloween Ends. And this movie is different for the Halloween franchise, especially this series. It feels very much like it's its own standalone film, but yet feels very much like it belongs right here as well. I personally like this movie a lot. I'm not gonna dog it at all. There are some things that I'm like, why would they do that? But that's every movie. I question everything in every movie, right? But Halloween Ends starts off with, it's like 4 years later after the events of Halloween Kills. Laurie's in a new, they're all still in Haddonfield, but she's in a new home, new life, living with surviving family members from the previous two films. No one has seen or heard of Michael Myers in 4 years has passed. So everybody's kind of let their guards down and they're living normal lives and all that, as you will. Introduce the newest member of the Halloween family, Corey Cunningham, who is just a good kid, down on his luck. A horrible event forsakens him in the very beginning of the movie. That is just, it's a hard watch. Personally, it's just a brutal watch, and it sticks with him through the whole movie. The town disregards him as a nobody after this event, and it just, he takes a spiraling, downward spiral, unfortunately. And throughout this movie and these events, he uncovers where Michael is, and it awakens Michael in a sense of I need to kill. I want to kill Laurie. That's where the drive comes from in this movie. It is a long burn for Michael, but it is, to me, it's totally fun. I love every second of this movie, from Corey kind of becoming this dark entity himself, to the emergence of Michael, to the way the movie's shot itself. I think the movie's shot beautifully. I really do enjoy it. Even the opening credits start off from like Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, which was very different. So it lets you know this movie's going to be different than the other ones. And it is. It's very different. The ending, it's a bittersweet in a way. It's a very bittersweet, but it's a very good movie. I recommend it. I don't think it gets the love that it does deserve, because it is creative and unique, but it does belong within the confines of the Halloween universe. 100%. I absolutely think that. So that being said, I think I've rambled on long enough about these movies without going into too much of a depth of an explanation and breakdowns, because that's not what I want to do. I just want to talk about them for a few minutes and let you guys have something to maybe get you through the day, pass a little bit of time. Maybe you're on lunch break and you're watching this, or you're waiting to go to work, you're on your way to school, whatever it is, wherever you are. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you had an amazing Halloween last night. If you don't celebrate Halloween, well, I hope you had a great night as well then. And on that note, I hope this has been recording. I think I pressed play. Oh my God, imagine if I didn't. The last time I'm going to say it, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below if you have anything you want to say about anything, but specifically about the Halloween franchise or the Halloween experience as a whole. because I want to hear from you guys. The community is a big part of what I'm trying to push, because I like watching other people's videos of nerdy stuff, and I want you guys to be able to do that here too, because we all love the same stuff. So, that being said, even though Halloween is over, have a great, great day, you guys, and we'll see you